I let my husband cheat. Where's Steven? My best friend Julia asked as we approached the cocktail lounge. He said he had to work late again, I replied. That seems to be an everyday occurrence lately, she pointed out. It is what it is. I didn't want to get into it with her. I'd called her so we could enjoy a night out together, which was something we hadn't done in months. I suppose I shouldn't bitch. It was like she was reading my mind. The more he works, the more I get to see you. She nudged me with her shoulder. When we got to the entrance of the lounge, I pulled the door open so Julia could enter before me. Do you want to sit at the bar or get a booth? I asked as I followed her inside. She didn't answer. Something she'd seen on the other side of the lounge made her stop suddenly, which caused me to bump into her. What's wrong? I stepped to the side so I could see what she was looking at. Sitting in a booth with his arm around a scantily clad woman in a black dress and a bad wig was my husband, Steven. There was something familiar about the woman, but I couldn't figure out what it was. That son of a bitch, Julia hissed. I'm going to kill him. She balled her fists and started to storm across the lounge, but I grabbed her arm and pulled her back. Don't go over there, I said. Why the fuck not? She snapped. Just give me a second. I pulled out my phone and started scrolling through my social media feed. I think I recognize the woman he's with. All the more reason to go over there and beat her ass. Let's just sit down for a minute. I steered her over to an open booth that gave us a shielded view of Steven and the woman. Why aren't you mad? Julia plopped down next to me. I was mad, but I was also confused and sad. There were a lot of emotions overcoming me, and trying to identify the woman was the only thing helping me to focus at the moment. I am mad, I said, but I also don't want to make a scene. That was partially true. Why don't you get us some drinks? I suggested. Julia flagged down a waitress and ordered while I continued to scroll through my phone. By the time the drinks arrived, I'd figured out who the woman was. Look, I showed Julia the article on my phone. It showed a picture of a serial murder suspect that the police had dubbed the Tinder Temptress. That's her. I jabbed my finger at the woman with my husband. She's wearing a disguise, but I'm certain it's her. Oh my God, you're right, Julia agreed. We should call the police. No, we shouldn't, I replied. We should leave her alone and let her do what she does best.